LaTeX is used all over the world for scientific documents, books, as well as many other forms of publishing. Not only can it create beautifully typeset documents, but it allows users to very quickly tackle the more complicated parts of typesetting, such as inputting mathematics, creating tables of contents, referencing and creating bibliographies, and having a consistent layout across all sections. Due to the huge number of open source packages available, the possibilities with LaTeX are endless. These packages allow users to do even more with LaTeX, such as add footnotes, draw schematics, diagrams, create tables, and etc. One of the most important reasons why people use LaTeX is that it separates the content of the document from the style. This means that once you have written the content of your document, we can change its appearance with ease. Okay. Similarly, you can create one style of document which can be used to standardize the appearance of many different documents. This allows scientific journals to create templates for submission, etc. These templates have a pre-made layout, meaning that only the content needs to be added. In fact, there are hundreds of templates available for everything from curriculum vitae to slideshows and books, things like that. Okay. Now, let's start writing our first document, our first piece of LaTeX. So what I want you to do is I want you to go over to overleaf.com. Let me share to you my screen. Okay. Can you see this? Can you see my screen? Go to overleaf.com. You will have to create an account. Don't worry, mga 1 minute or 2 minutes tapos na yan. Create an Overleaf account para makastart tayo. Okay? I'll give you 2 minutes. So Overleaf is an online LaTeX editor. So I chose this one kasi ito yung hindi na natin kailangan mag-download because we actually have offline LaTeX editors pero kailangan nyo siya i-download and medyo mabigat din siya na file. Mga 3 gigs ata siya. 3 to 8 gigs depende sa kung anong klaseng LaTeX editor. So this is going to be the parang the layout of the Overleaf homepage. So here dito niyo makita ang work ninyo. Dito naman yung mga folders and everything. So if you want to create a document, all you need to do is click new project here, upper left corner. Okay, create new project, click on that, and then click nyo yung blank project. Okay, so click blank project, and then you have to make a title. So lagyan na lang ng first document. Anong gusto niyo title? Okay, you create, and that's it. Okay, so now Overleaf already gave us a template. Okay, already gave us a template. Ito yung I think very basic na LaTeX document, but I want to erase this one because I want to start at the beginning. I want to explain everything. Okay, so I'll just erase and recompile. So obviously mag-error yan siya kasi walang laman ng aking code. I mean ang aking wala akong code, wala pang code. So mag-error yan siya. Okay?
So do we delete everything then?
Yes. You delete everything kasi mag-start tayo sa from the very beginning. Okay?
Okay po.
So expect kayo na mag-error yan siya sa right. By the way, itong sa left hand side dito tayo mag-code, sa right hand side doon ang output. Ang output niya is PDF. Okay? So let's create our first document. Ang pinakauna talaga na line sa LaTeX document is ang class. Kung anong klaseng document ang gusto mong gawin. Okay? Kasi maraming pwedeng document. May books, may articles, may slides, mga tawag nito, slides, mga ganon. So, it depends. Okay? So, dyan mo siya i-declare kung anong klaseng document ang gusto mong gawin. So, in this case, ang gusto natin gawin is article. So, ang gawin nyo lang is forward slash pala. Forward slash ba di backslash? Ako balo. Kana slash and then document backslash. Okay, thank you, Charles. Document class, okay? And then pag type niyo pa lang ng document, may mga options na yan na maglabas. So click niyo yung second, okay? Yung second na option and then hit niyo lang ang tab or i-click niyo and then type article dyan, inside the curly brackets, okay? So that means to say na ang ating document class, ang klase ng document natin is ang article, okay? And then after that, leave a space, okay? Leave a space and then create na tayo ng ating document. So again, /begin and then lagay yung document, okay? And then paglabas niyan, pwede niyo i-tab, hit tab, automatic na yan siya may maglabas na end document, okay? So ano yan siya? So what's the meaning of that? Diyan between sa begin at saka end document, diyan natin ilagay lahat ng ating gusto ilagay sa document, okay? So let's write our first sentence. Let's say this is our first document. Okay, so please write that one. This is a simple example with no extra parameters included. Okay, and then after that, click recompile and let's see what happens. Okay, so yan na yan siya. So nagsulat na siya ng um, first sentence, first and second sentence. Okay, kalimutan ko mag-space. Alright, so yan na yun siya. Okay, so that's a very basic LaTeX document. Any question here? Nakuha ba lahat?
Nakuha, sir.
Okay. Alright. So again, dito sa between begin and end document, dyan lahat ng content ilagay, okay? So ano bang ilagay dito before sa begin document? Okay, dito na area, this is what we call the preamble, okay? This is the preamble. This is where we put everything that we want to do with the document, okay? Kung anong font size, anong gusto nating font style, anong mga packages ang kailangan natin, dyan lahat. Yung about sa structure, dito yan siya sa preamble. Dito talaga, this is all about content, okay? Dito natin ilagay lahat ng ating gusto. If you want to have a table of contents, kung sino ang author ng document, kung anong date, ginawa, things like that. So, yan siya lahat sa preamble, okay? So, ang tawag dito na area is ang preamble. Okay. Now, let's say we want our document to be or to have font size of 12 points, okay? So, let's say gusto natin ang font size is 12. Dito in between document class and the squirrely brackets, lagay ka ng square brackets, okay? Yan, lagay ka. And then between those, lagay mo 12 point. Okay? So meaning you declare that the font size of your document is 12. Okay? And then kung anong gusto mo na document size, yung paper size, diyan mo din ilagay, separate mo lang sa comma. Say gusto natin letter ang size, so letter paper. Okay? And by the way, if you're curious, paano natin nalaman na letter paper ang code? Marami ang code. May mga, even if you just Google, what is the LaTeX code for this and that, marami ang maglabas. Okay, so don't you worry. And also, meron din tayong mga LaTeX manual na nandoon ng mga codes. So, later na yun once we explore na. Okay? So, and then, recompile again. Okay, so that's gonna change the size of the paper and the size of the font. Okay, nakuha?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then, we also want to write our first package. Okay, by the way, ano yung mga packages? Mga packages, yan yung kumbaga mga tools na kailangan natin to write something. For example, if we want to write an equation, we want to use a package for equations. Okay, although yung LaTeX naman, even without the package, pwede ka makasulat ng equation pero limited lang siya. Okay, if you want to write yung mga equations na may integral, may summation, may yung mga hardcore na mga mathematical symbols, kailangan na natin ng toolbox. Okay, and tawag natin doon is mga packages. Okay, now in this case, hindi pa natin kailangan ng uh, mga packages except for the inputting the input package, kung ano yung gusto nating input. Kasi without this package, may mga symbols and characters na hindi ma-recognize ng LaTeX. Okay? So kung gusto natin i-recognize kung gusto natin maka-recognize ang LaTeX ng maraming symbols, we have to use a package. It's called input inc. Okay? So let's just try that. So use package. So may maglabas na yan siya. Click natin yung second option, yung may square brackets, and then inside that, type natin UTF. Actually, ito pwede na wala since nag-start pa lang tayo, but I just want to introduce to you yung package yung packages. So ito na lang kasi wala masyado itong implication. Input inc. Okay? Then recompile again para mabasa siya. So again, wala siyang masyadong effect. Later na yan siya if once we're using yung mga characters para ma-recognize niya. Okay? Any questions so far?
None, sir.
None. Okay. Now we want to add in our title, the title of the document, the author, and other information that we want to display. Okay. So after the package, mag-leave ka lang ng space para neat siya. Alam mo kung kailan ka nag-start. So /title. Okay. So natin lagyan ng title. Again, may maglabas na options. Just hit tab once na malabas na siya. And then ilagay niyo yung title. So let's say first document. Okay. Let's say, ito yung gusto nating title. And then sa baba, let's say, gusto natin ilagay yung author/author lang. And kasi yung author. Ganyan yung name ninyo. Because later on, isubmit nyo man siya. So, kailangan nyo ilagay ang name. And then if you want to write the date, pwede din, /date. And then inside the curly brackets, pwede nyo ilagay ang today. /today para every time na mag-open kayo, ang basahin niya na date is yung date kung kailan kayo nag-open. Okay? So, /date, inside that is /today. Just recompile and see what happens. Okay. What happened? What happened? Walang nangyari?
Wala po, sir.
Wala, sir.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Wala pa. Okay, wala. Remember ha, that everything that will be displayed dito is dito kukunin. Okay? So, kumbaga dito, we just set our title, author, and date, pero hindi pa natin siya sinulat. Okay? So, now what if we want to write that one? Okay? So, inside the begin document, ang code is make title. Kumbaga, ito yan siya lahat is part of the title. Okay? So, sa inside the begin document, sulat ka ng /make title. Okay, that's a command. Open, close, curly brackets, and then, make title lang pala. So, let's use the command. Okay? So, that's it. So, you are saying na gawa ka na ng title. Okay? Gawa ka na ng title. So, let's recompile again and see what happens. Okay? Kita ninyo? Okay na?
Okay na, sir.
Sir.
Okay na, sir.
Okay. So, that's it. Okay? Now, sometimes we want to, especially if first time pa natin mag-learn, we want to put comments sa ating LaTeX code. Gusto natin siya i-remember na ano pala ginawa ko dito na part. Okay, gusto natin siya lagyan and we don't want that to be displayed doon sa ating document. Okay? We don't want it to be displayed. So paano yan siya gawin? For example, gusto natin, let's say here, gusto natin lagyan na this line here is a comment. It will not be printed in the document. So paano yan siya? Lagyan natin ng %sign, okay, before the sentence, and then write the sentence. So this line is a comment. This will not be printed in the document. Okay? So nakita niyo na naka-highlight siya in green. That means hindi yan siya i-read ng LaTeX. Okay? Hindi yan siya i-read. So if you recompile, walang mangyari. Okay? Pero you have a comment. Parang gusto mong ilagay na, okay, baka may gusto ka ilagay na, baka gusto mo ma-remember kung anong ginawa mo dyan na part. Okay? Sometimes we do that. Especially when creating a very big document, you want to put sections. Okay? For example, this is section 1. At yan. Section, so para alam mo kung saan ang section 1, saan nag-start ang section 1. Okay? For example. So if you recompile that again, wala pa rin yan siya. Hindi yan siya i-display. Okay? Useful yan siya if yung mga big documents na ang gawin natin. Okay? So yan yung how to add comment. Okay, now what if we want to, let's just erase this one. What if we want to have our words na naka-bold, naka-italic, or naka-underline? Paano yan siya gawin? Okay? So there's a code. Okay? So in everything that we want to do, may mga codes yan siya. So the code for bold is text BF. Okay? So saan niyo siya ilagay? For example, ang gusto kong i-bold is itong first document na words. Okay? So ang gawin ko yan, before sa first, lagay ako ng /text BF. Text BF. That means bold face. And then open, and then i-close ko siya doon banda sa document. Kasi ang gusto kong i-bold is yung first document na words. Okay? So if you recompile that one, yun, na-bold na ang first document na words. Okay, nakuha?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And if gusto ko naman gawing italics, itong simple example, halos same lang din. /text it naman, text it. And then open, and then i-close mo din siya dito banda, and then recompile. Okay, nakuha ninyo?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And
Opo, sir.
kung gusto natin i-underline, say i-underline natin with itong no extra parameters. Let's say gusto natin siya i-underline. Ang code is /underline. Okay, and then open, then close natin siya dito. Banda. Okay, recompile. And that's it. Okay, kuha niyo?
Yes, sir.
Opo, sir.
That's good. Any questions so far?
None po, sir.
Wala,
Okay.
sir.
Very good. Diba, dali lang siya, no? Later, yeah. Now, later na tayo mag-add ng image. Later na yan siya. Ang ano lang natin ngayon is simple lang na mga Simple stuff. Okay, now ito naman. Let's make a list, okay? Kasi lists are one of the commonly used environments sa LaTeX. So gawa ka ng multiple choice questions or gawa ka ng yung pag gusto mo lang mag-enumerate ng items, okay? So gawin natin yan siya through list, okay? Now, meron dalawang klaseng list. Meron tayong numbered list and unnumbered list. Okay? So yung numbered list, obviously, yun yung list na may numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4. Na. Yung unnumbered list, yun yung nakabullet or um, nakabullet siya or any symbol before ka mag-write ng words. May dash sometimes star, ganyan. Or sometimes letter, gusto natin gamitin ng letters, things like that. So paano yan siya gawin? Okay? So let's move down. Okay? And so to start with the list environments, let's start with numbered list. So ang gawin natin is slash begin, and then hit tab, okay? And then ang isulat natin is enumerate. Okay? Begin, enumerate. And then hit tab again para automatic na yan siya, may end enumerate, and then sa loob may slash item na siya. Okay? So, yung slash item, yan yung kumbaga, yan yung number 1. Okay? Again, sa LaTeX, hindi natin kailangan tayo maglagay ng number 1. Automatic na yan LaTeX ang maglagay ng numbers. Ang lagay lang natin is item so that if, for example, in the future, gusto natin dagdagan, all we need to do is dagdag lang tayo ng item. Kaysa naman, dagdag tayo ng numbers. But if ang gusto natin idagdag is sa gitna, so we have to change every number sa succeeding list. So, mahirap yun siya. Okay, let's say, Lagyan natin, this is the first entry. This is the first entry. The first entry. Okay? Recompile. Okay? So, meron na siyang naka-numbered list. Okay? Dagdagan natin. Gusto natin magdagdag ng new entry. Enter lang and then type again slash item. And the list numbers increase with each entry. With each entry added. Okay? So, recompile again. So, dagdag na naman siya ng number. Okay, and so on. So, kung gusto mo nang magdagdag, item again, and then this is the third entry, and so on. Recompile. Okay, that's it. So, kayo na bahala how many entries you want to write. Okay, of course, yan lahat is inside the enumerate environment. Okay, any questions so far?
Wala, sir.
None, sir.
All right. Now we want to create an unnumbered list. Okay, so dito tayo sa baba, begin, /begin, and then ang code for that will be itemize. Okay, itemize. Don't worry, yung mga codes na yan, remember niyo yan siya once na nag-practice kayo. Okay, so begin, itemize. So same lang. If ito yung gusto kong nailagay dyan, pwede ko yan siya i-copy. Okay, and then i-paste yan siya dito. Okay, and then once i-recompile ko yan siya, that's what happens. So hindi siya numbered. Okay, hindi siya numbered. Bullet siya. And itong bullet, pwede natin yan siya ma-customize. Kung anong gusto natin na character diyan. But let's do that later na lang siguro or kamo na lang mag-explore because nato siya packages included. Okay? Nato siya packages. Kailangan nato package for that. Now let's say what if we want to write list inside a list. Ang tawag natin yan siya is nested list. So let's say dito tayo sa first, dito sa enumerate. Let's say after the first item, what if my sub list dyan? So pwede tayo gawa ng begin enumerate again. Okay? So begin enumerate and then gawa tayo ng items. So let's say ito pa din ang gusto natin isulat. Okay? Natin yan siya i-copy, paste, i-align lang natin para slash item. Okay? So ito yan siya is a list inside a list. Tingnan natin kung ano mangyari. Okay? See what happens? So mag-create siya ng bagong list pero hindi na numbers ang ginamit. Letters na. Okay? So automatic yan siya. Automatic. You don't have to do anything. Yan lang. Okay? And if you're curious anong third na mangyari, let's say gusto pa natin gumawa ng list inside this sublist. Let's do that. If you're curious. So i-align lang natin para neat siya tignan and madali lang siya i-track if ever magkamali tayo. Okay? So meron na namang bagong list pero iba na naman ang ginamit. Roman numerals naman. Okay? Alright? Now let's say dito natin yan siya ginawa sa unnumbered list dito sa baba. Copy lang natin and then paste. Let's see kung anong version naman dito sa baba. Okay. So ang ginamit niya next is number and then after that ang ginamit niya is letters. So ganun siya automatic. Okay? You don't have to do anything. As I've said, LaTeX ng bahala. All you need to do is type the content. Okay? Any question? It's time to add math to our document. Okay? Because eventually, yan man ating goal. No? Magamit na siya sa class. So, pag ano na, once na, let's say, magaling na kayo sa LaTeX, you can use this to write your assignments in the future. Let's say, even in grade 12, pwede niyo siya gamitin to write your assignments na may math or may chemistry or may physics. So, kaya yan siya dito sa LaTeX. Pero kailangan siya ng exploration. Kailangan niyo mag-practice talaga. Okay? Or you can do that in college, assuming na mag-pursue kayo ng degree na related to mathematics. Maraming math talaga. So, pwede siya isulat using LaTeX. Mas madali. Okay? Alright. Now, let's add math. Okay? So, ang ginawa ko is just plain document. So, what if lagyan ko siya ng section. Okay? So, this was our first section, right? This was just beginning our document. So, paano maglagay ng section? /section, okay? And then lagay yung title ng section. Let's say, getting started. Oops. Okay? Recompile and see what happens. So, mag-error ni. Okay. Yun. So, this is the first section, getting started. The second section that we did was the list environment. So, lagay lang tayo. /section lists. Okay? And then, recompile. So, sa section environment, hindi na natin kailangan gumawa ng begin section, end section. Okay? So, automatic na siya na /section lang. Okay? And this is where the comment will help. Kasi pwede natin lagyan ng, para alam natin kung saan ang ating mga sections, pwede tayo lagay ng comment na section 1, and then lagyan natin yan ng equal sign. Okay? Para visible yan siya kung saan tayo nag-start. Okay? We want to copy this one para sa section 2. Ito natin yan siya ilagay. So, this is section 2. Okay? Recompile. Don't worry, walang mangyari. Okay? Nothing will happen. Okay? So, yan yung use ng comments. Okay? Now, we want to start a new section. Lagay tayo ng comment, section 3. Okay? And then, sa baba is, lagay tayo section. Section, and lagay natin adding math. Okay? Adding math. Recompile. Okay. So, as you can see, wala pang, yun pala. Okay, sa baba. So, section 3, adding math, wala pa tayong content sa baba because wala pa tayong nilagay. Okay. So, let's see. Lagay tayo ng math. In physics, I'll just write sentence, okay? In physics, in physics, the mass energy equivalence is stated by the equation, okay? So, this is how we add math. Maglagay na tayo ng equation, ha? Stated by the equation. When you write an equation sa LaTeX, there are two ways that you can do that. Meron tayong inline equation at meron tayong displayed equation. Yung inline equation, ang equation will be part of the sentence. Yung display equation, the equation will be, okay. So, paano maglagay ng equation? Ang equation is naka-enclose inside the dollar signs. Okay? This is an inline equation, meaning the equation is in the sentence. Okay? Nasa sentence ang equation. So, gaya tayo, E equals MC, and for the squared, shift 6, yung caret, and then 2. Okay? And if you want to see if that works, pwede siya i-recompile. And, okay, so nag-work siya. Diba? Did it work sa inyo?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then let's continue. Discovered in 1905 by Albert Einstein. Okay. Recompile again para matapos. Okay. Now, as I've said, may dalawang klase ng equation. So, maybe gusto niyo na itong equation na equals mc squared, gusto niyo dito sa gitna, sa center. Ang gawin niyo lang is dagdag lang kayo ng extra dollar sign. So, double dollar sign ang tawag. Okay? So, double dollar sign and then recompile and see what happens. Okay? So, nasa gitna na ang equation. Kuha? And kung mapansinin nyo, ang comma is nasa weird position. Nandito siya. Gusto natin ang comma is nandito sa equals mc squared. Pwede natin ipasok ang comma doon sa double dollar sign. So, dito na siya ilagay. Okay? So, yan. Or pwede din wala ng comma. I think okay lang man. Okay? Okay? So, ganyan. But usually, kung ganito lang ang equation, okay lang siya inline. Okay lang siya na nasa ano lang, nasa nasa sentence lang ang equation kasi wala man siyang denominator. So it's okay. Pero yung mga equations na may mga denominators, gusto natin siya sa ano ilagay. Ano din siya sa display sa gitna, display mode. Okay? Any questions so far?
None, sir.
Okay. Now, what if gusto natin magdagdag ng bagong paragraph? Okay? Say, tapos na yan. Okay, tapos na yan. Gusto natin magdagdag ng paragraph. So, space, and then, let's say, this is the quadratic formula. Okay. Yan. Recompile natin. So, as you can see, yung sentence nasa weird position. Okay? So, we want a space. Gusto natin maglagay ng space between this and the new paragraph. Kahit ilang spaces pang ilagay mo dyan, and you recompile, walang mangyayari. Okay? Ganyan pa rin yan siya. So, paano yan? How do we put a space? Ang gawin lang natin is, lagay tayo ng dalawang slash, backslash. Okay? So, yung dalawang backslash na yan, that signifies na tapos na ang paragraph, move ka na sa next paragraph. Okay? Parang ganun. Okay? Yan. Did you see what happens? Or you can, I think, pwede din slash par. I think. Slash par. I think that will also work. Okay, wala. Slash par. Hindi siya mag-work. Anyway. Okay. Kailangan din siya ang slash par. Kailangan siya og package. Okay, that's why siya mag-work. So, yan na lang muna. Okay? And then we want to write the quadratic formula. So, now, gusto natin, yung quadratic formula is medyo complicated man siya na formula. Gusto natin siya ilagay as display style. Okay, display style na equation. So, double dollar sign yan siya. Okay, double dollar sign. Then, lagay natin yung quadratic formula. X equals, okay. Now, before that pala, I have to teach you how to do fractions before that. So this is how we write fractions. Okay. Let's say gusto natin magsulat ng x equals 1/2. Okay. So that will be double dollar sign na lang natin para sa gitna siya masulat. So ang gawin niyan siya is, ang code sa fraction is slash frac. Okay. Slash frac. Okay. So yung laman ng first curly brackets, yan yung numerator. Dito naman is yung denominator. So lagay tayo 1/2. Okay. Let's recompile. Okay. So yan, na-display na ang 1/2. But gusto natin x equals 1/2, so lagyan natin ng x equals dyan. So x equals frac 1/2. Okay? So that's how you write fractions. So let's go proceed with the quadratic formula. So the reason why kailangan ko siya i-introduce because yung quadratic formula is a fraction, may denominator. So gawin natin is slash frac. Ang numerator natin is medyo complicated. It's negative b, so that's minus b. And then plus or minus, right? May code tayo for plus or minus. Ang code is slash PM. Okay? Now, I don't know if this will work. Baka kailangan ito ng package, but let's see later. Mag-error naman na siya kung hindi siya pwede. Okay? So, negative b, plus or minus, and then lagyan lang natin ng space para klaro. And then, the code for square root is slash SQRT. Okay? Square root of b squared minus 4AC. Okay? Yan yung laman ng square root, right? And then, let's move on to the denominator. Dito yung denominator na part. So, the denominator will be 2A, right? 2A. And let's see. Let's recompile. Ayun. Okay? So, it turns out, hindi na siya kailangan ng package. Okay? Is that familiar?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, ganyan lang siya. Okay? Now, let's say, gusto natin gumawa ng integral. Okay? Integral. I think yun, kailangan na siya ng package. Let's say, this is how we write integral. So, double dollar signs pa rin para display style siya na equation. And then slash int. Okay. Now, I don't know if you can see this one, but walang option for integral. Okay. So that may be because kailangan natin ng package. But let's see. Right, integral x slash dx. Nag-work gapon siya. So, okay pa rin gapon yung integral. But may mga equations talaga na kailangan na siya ng package. Okay? Kailangan na siya ng package. By the way, ang package ng math is AMS math. So let's say kailangan na natin ng package. Okay? Kailangan na natin ng package. So what we do is, balik tayo sa preamble, then dito sa baba, sulat tayo ng use package. Okay? And then ang name ng package for math is AMS math. AMS sa baba, AMS Math. American Mathematical Society Math. Silang gumawa ng package. So, recompile lang. I don't think may changes. Walang changes. Okay. So, this is gonna be useful kapag complicated na mga math like maybe let's say matrices, for example. Yun, kailangan yun siya ng AMS Math na package. Okay? But I think we're done for today. I think ito lang gusto kong i-cover, the basic. Any question?
None, sir.
None, sir.
How about the others? Okay. Wala?
None, sir.
None.
Wala, sir.
Okay, one last thing. Okay? I'll teach you how to download the PDF, okay? Because i-submit nyo man ito sa akin, okay? So to download, click this one right here, itong download button. Click niyan siya. Click download. And automatic siya mag-download sa inyong, I don't know if makita ninyo siya. Automatic siya download sa inyong desktop. And there you have it. Meron na kayong PDF. Okay, PDF LaTeX document. So that's your first LaTeX document ever. If ever this is your first time. Okay, na-download nyo na?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So since
Yes,
tapos
sir.
na, all we need to do is go back. Okay? Tapos naman. And nandun lang yan. Yung first document, nandyan lang yan siya sa inyong projects. So if ever gusto niyo siya i-change or maybe hindi pa siya tapos, gusto niyo tapusin, click nyo lang again and nandun pa rin yan siya. Okay? Kung gusto niyo siya i-change, if ever, then you can do that. Alright? Wala nang question? Okay.
Wala na, sir.
Wala na, sir.
Okay, again, so you submit that one sa matlayanguild@gmail.com. Okay? We need that for your attendance. Okay, kung wala nang question, it's 6 p.m., exactly 1 hour. Thank you very much, everyone, for attending the session. I hope you learned something today.